Gillette podcast. 3 in a room. No Chris today, unfortunately.
Which is probably a good thing because we got a sausage roll split into thirds, not quarters.
Yes, preemptive. Here we go. So it's promised 2 episodes ago.
But in fairness, that wasn't for lack of trying because I did try three.
Had to get vegan sausage rolls, it appears, from Greg. So Tom has bought us a vegan sausage roll for us all to try. And to
I had given up the ghost, but I just happened to be in Greg's this morning.
Okay, so we're all going to take a slice. You go right. Okay, so...
I don't mind a little bit.
Cheers, Steve.
Right, so I'm just looking in the middle. It looks like sausage. It actually looks like sausage.
Yeah, it's done.
Smells pretty good.
It's trying to fool people,
yeah. Okay.
It's actually quite nice. To me, it just tastes like a sausage roll.
No.
Doesn't it?
But why do you want to taste like meat? That's
I think it's for people doing their bit, isn't it? Like, they don't agree with killing an animal, but like...
But sort of like meat. No, can't. Yeah. The rules.
I apologise for the audio. This can't be great to listen to.
Because if you want bacon, just eat bacon. If you want pork, eat pork.
Unless you've got a food-eating fetish, then this is right up your street. That was nice. It was fine. It was lovely.
I gotta be honest, there was nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
They have successfully imitated sausage.
Yeah.
But the question is...
That's the whole point of the argument, though, isn't it?
So, are we saying that vegans actually do enjoy the taste of meat?
I think it depends what your argument is. Some vegans don't like it because they don't.
I can't see how vegans would be happy with that because they, not from an ethical point of view, just from the point of view of it tasting nice.
Yeah.
Because,
like when someone's cooking food and you smell it.
Yeah.
I never just smells lovely. You just want to take a bite.
I think it.
But that's what I'm saying. Do vegans enjoy the taste of meat? They just choose not to.
Yeah,
from ethical reasons, or is that? Does that matter?
Are they like meat addicts then? And they're just doing recovery. They're going like some AA program where if they fucking have a meat again, they're going to fucking spaz out.
But I suppose it just depends, I think, on your view of it. So if you're a vegan who absolutely cannot stand...
Yeah, this is sort of like giving up an addiction. Our addiction process would go with like stopping doing stuff.
It was like math, innit?
Because
effectively it's math.
Because
exactly the same.
They're always going to be around meat.
Yeah.
But they got to learn how to control themselves, not to be tempted.
I think some vegans...
You just see them in the corner, make a sandwich, I want another one.
It's like the taste
Where's the nearest burger van?
But I think some people's views is like, I used to work with a woman who was she was a very strict vegan, and her view wasn't necessarily she didn't like the taste, she didn't like the thing. It was just, for her, it was purely down to the fact that she didn't think to sustain one life you should kill another, which I kind of understand,
That's not nature.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that was her personal view.
Yeah, she's wrong.
Right?
Yeah, well, not in her mind, James.
If cows could think like us, they'll probably do the same. They'll hunt us down and we're getting killed.
Eat us.
Yeah.
As I said, it depends on your view, doesn't
we're
it?
at the top of the food chain. We haven't got a competitor, so we're waiting for the aliens to come down to eat us. Or probe us up the bums.
Yeah.
Probing up the bum.
Let's just hope they're not into like...
Well, okay.
Roast, yeah. Well, no.
Right. The point is, be vegan, be whatever you want to be. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Don't preach to me.
Yeah.
Well,
sausage rolls from Greg's, the vegan ones, taste nice. Don't call it sausage though, because this is not sausage.
No, they didn't though. To be fair, it was called vegan rolls.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take that back.
Yeah, but when it first came out, I was sure on the advert it says vegan sausage rolls.
Did it?
And
Maybe they've
changed it since.
And that was the whole point.
Oh, right.
By calling it sausage, because if you look up sausage on a dictionary, it says a meat substance.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. They changed it, so well done to them.
But it was nice. Like in fairness,
nice.
I don't eat sausage roll very often, but
I had no issues
I did notice a difference.
I would like to taste some veg.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Well, we said that before, didn't we? Why not just have a nice crusty pastry?
Like a roast dinner.
Squeak.
Yeah, roast dinner.
Wrapped up in it. But anyway, fuck it. We've discussed this till nausea.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Should we stick with food for a bit? Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So Donald Trump has he held a celebratory meal with the Clemson University football team after they won their game in the college national playoffs. He had a room full of McDonald's, Wendy's and Burger Kings.
And pizzas, wasn't it?
And pizzas. I think this is all to do with the governmental shutdown. Do we care?
I think, right, because I'm going through this at the minute.
So the output is what? Anybody? What's the criticism here then?
Well, I think it's the fact that in spite of people not being, he's just carried on with his sort of bombastic attitude, isn't he?
Yeah.
So people aren't in work because he's shut down the government, but he's just carrying on and he's basically just said, fuck it, I'll just buy some fast food.
He's
like... He's going for it, isn't he? Like
he's ballsy.
He is
he's
ballsy.
dangerous, though. Do you think he's dangerous?
Yeah, because he just doesn't give a shit. Does
anyone in power could be dangerous.
No, but do you think he is like? I mean, I know. Yeah.
But the sad thing is, you know what he's like. So
yeah. It's not like
he's not exactly he's not hiding anything.
I think
so. If you know he's a cunt, he's acting like a cunt.
Yeah.
So you know what he is.
Yeah. It's true, Steve.
When you got someone trying to be nice, then behind closed doors, they're a cunt.
Yeah.
They're the ones you gotta watch out for.
It is a small. It is a small compliment because in the grand scheme of things, but. If you are going to find some compliments to give Trump, is the fact that he is very openly bombastic.
Oh yeah,
but I think this is why we've had Brexit and Trump, right? Because we've been so fucked off with the establishment.
Yeah.
When something's come out of the Brexit or Trump, this anti-establishment, a lot of us has just jumped on it.
Yeah, no, I agree, and I think, like Steve said. In fairness to, I don't like Donald Trump. I don't agree with a lot of things he does. But in fairness to him, it's not like he's come to power and completely changed. He has always been that way. Like, it's not like, and in fairness to him, he's doing what he is a very, like at the minute we've got quite a feeble leader, haven't we? Like Theresa May's feeble. But in fairness, Donald Trump. He's a strong bloke, isn't he? Like he sticks to his bleeding guns, and he don't give a shit what anyone else thinks. Yeah.
I mean, he's fucking out there slinging dick.
The economy's supposed to be rising in America. He's giving Americans back their jobs.
Yeah. There's there's
Once
a lot.
you get that sorted, then you can help other people. That's what he's doing. He just wants to help the Americans first. Help your own people first. That's what we got to do in this country.
I think
help us first, then we can help others.
Yeah.
But if we can't sustain ourselves, and we're trying to look after the other people as well, we can't do it. It just won't work.
Yeah,
it's
a lot
just
of people are against like foreign aids and stuff.
Because we can't get stressed that we can't afford to do this. But we're paying for them. We don't mind them coming over. We don't. Long as they work and pay their money.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Like, I work in that field, and to be honest, people go on about foreigners and stuff, but most of the people I work with are British. When I've had people coming overseas, they come here for jobs. Yeah. So very few of them are on benefits. And there's just a media perception, isn't it, that these people here are taking jobs, but that's not the case. Like, they're not entitled to public funds for, I don't know how long it is, for months before.
No, listen, man. The only double, they actually come over because the money that we have in our lowest grade is quite ample for them. But they know how to sustain
relatively
that amount because they're logically thinking in their money. That's like, fucking hell, that's loads.
Yeah. But we don't pay the biggest benefits in Europe.
No, but when they go into a job, this is why our wage rises haven't risen as high because they're happy with that amount and they can manage it. Whereas we're like, that's not enough.
But
because I've worked with
but
people.
But not only that, they save a pot up themselves. Then after that, they go back and they got a nice pot.
Yeah, not in all cases. As I said, a lot of people who I work with have come here purely, because they can't get jobs where they are, or they have to flee their country for whatever reason. They can't go back home. And of the dozens I've worked with, they've all gone into employment apart from one.
But like as here, it was like they said, we were supposed to work together. But they haven't because like no one's sharing nothing. It's just Germany, like we got to have him. Or you got to have him. Yeah, we got to babysit him.
But
it's complicated because these people seeking asylum. which I think we're talking about, aren't we? Like, you know,
but I'm just talking about the
general,
general,
yeah.
not the people who are running from war or in Hagos.
Because it's all kind of connected.
Like, I don't know. I live in Poland.
But they find a lot of Polish people are going back now, aren't they? Because of the job climate here and because of Brexit. But you know, more people go to, like, we're only about 4th or 5th in Europe where people come. They all go to Germany.
Well, I just think what it is, this country is not particularly running well, and I think it's natural to worry about influxes of immigration. And don't forget, around the time of the EU referendum coming around, there was huge deals made of the government not even knowing the actual numbers of people coming into this country, and that's worrying. But, see, I'm all for immigration control, which doesn't mean no immigration.
But everyone.
But I think, there are people who think absurd things like just open the borders, just open that. You know, there has to be a way we approach it, right? So because people are killing themselves to come to this country, you know, so we have to be very strong about what we're saying. And there are people who take the piss out of this benefit system. Yeah. Definitely people who live here.
Or almost exclusively people who live here.
Checks, like, not that, when I mean check, I mean, look, when we go check if we go live in Australia, we go all a list of things.
Other countries
go to their criteria.
I think you know.
I personally think these people have been sold. They've been told Britain's the land of milk and honey. But they've been told.
It's when you have a kind doing it in poverty and war-stricken thing when they're getting saved in life, they're giving their life savings to
these traffickers.
Traffickers.
It's awful.
Go on a rubber dinghy and hope for the best. You make it to the promised land. You know,
and they get you, and they're not entitled to public funds. Do you know when they get paid?
If they do get a job and work, it's very minimal. They live in cramped spaces, and most of that money goes back to the bank because it's still paying their life. And they're more stressed than they do running from that life. They're always on a running chase.
And what people forget is like I know I've had this discussion with loads of people, and they think like people can come in and get jobs, but of course you need a national insurance number. You need that. It takes time. Like you can't. I think people are promised these things. You go to Britain, you'll get a job, you'll get this, but it's not the case because you're not allowed. You're not necessarily going to be priority of social housing.
No, this whole Brexit thing's fucked up. This whole political climate is fucked up.
Even though we were part of the EU, so I wanted to work in Poland, I need a work visa, passport, where they can just come here with a driving license and they can't get a job straight away. But if we're all EU, shouldn't I apply to everyone?
Well, I think that's what it's meant to be, isn't it? EU is the freedom to move and to work in the EU.
We seem to have none of freedom.
You know,
the thing is with the EU,
so by leaving, it's still going to feel the same.
Yeah, I to be honest, I don't think when we leave, I don't think a lot's going to be that different. I think they're going to make concessions. I think the Europeans will make concessions because you've got to remember the biggest economies.
Think about this, right? I mean, I'm no economist. I don't know everything about the EU and the Brexit and all that, right? I voted on my instincts, right? What I experience in my own life. What I hear from both sides. Because none of us are like we could all argue on Facebook and dig out the facts on Google, but nobody really understands. Even the politicians understand what the fuck's going on, right? No, they don't.
It's clear. That's the point, isn't it?
So I have to boil it down to a layman's philosophical, a layman's understanding of what is the EU, right? So there's a club which we're a part of. We want to get out of it.
A gang.
Right? Now, the people who are a part of this gang would have everybody believe that it's the best thing for this country because it works, it's safe, trades this, and this. If somebody wanted to leave my group, I'm the head of this group, and I think it's the best thing for everybody. And somebody wanted to leave, and I knew it was at their own detriment.
And for their own group, effectively.
Right. But this is the point, isn't it? How strong is a group that if one person leaves, everything will implode?
Well, this is the problem.
How strong is a group that if one person leaves, everybody will want to leave? That is not a group. That's a fucking cult thing. And I think that is the point. So if the EU is all wonderful, if the EU is all great, why then are we feeling this pressure to stay? Because if we don't, it'll all implode.
No, I think you're right, James. I think because the Italians want out as well, don't they? And you've got to remember, we are one of the biggest contributors there. So when we leave, the richer countries, France, Italy, Germany, they're going to make up the difference.
The model's weak. It's weak.
You'd be still paying back money anyway.
Yeah, I think if we owe money, then we got to pay it. That's only fair.
Isn't it like a divorce?
But this whole debate who had if we do owe it.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. If, like I said, if we owe money, then that's
but this
fair
thing
enough.
as well. We are in negotiations, right? Yeah. I got a whole clan behind me, right? They've had a vote. They want to leave, right? I don't want to leave our group.
I like the way James get into it. Go, James.
No, but I want to stay. You know I want to stay.
Yeah.
Everybody in my ranking and my power wants to stay. Yeah. We have a negotiation.
Yeah.
You're swinging dick now because you know I'm in a very precarious situation, right? I know what you got me by the short and fucking curly. So where's my power now in this negotiations? I haven't got any.
Yeah.
You know I want to fucking stay.
Yeah.
Our negotiation goes like this. You want to stay, I want you to stay. How are we going to fuck these over?
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, yeah. And the point is as well, you've got to remember.
And all we got, is fucking Boris Johnson.
Yeah, and Theresa May.
Right? Yeah. Boris the fucking moron Johnson, who's like a British Trump.
He is literally.
Who's the only person with a backbone to go, do you know what? I am for Brexit. I'm going to use my noggin and I'm going to use grown-up words, grown-up attitude to get this Brexit done. We're fucked.
Well, like you said, Jay, what I was going to say is, it's not in their interest for us to do well. Because if we do well outside Europe, everyone's going to go, well, actually, Britain left, they're doing all right now. So, as I said, it's very complex. But like you rightly said, James...
It becomes a domino effect, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, because everyone's like, well, maybe the grass is greener. And like you said, James, and like you rightly said, you voted on your day-to-day life, how it affects you day-to-day. And that's the only way to
We
vote.
were voted in or out.
Yeah.
I watched stuff on it, both sides. I listened to both sides. And one thing which swayed me as well is people like David Cameron telling me, it's the right thing to do to stay in. I was like, fuck you.
Yeah. But what I think one thing it highlights, though, is how much the government are quite willing to lie to both sides.
Honest to God,
I think
Parliament are all against us leaving. They're all against us leaving.
Both sides, wasn't it? Both sides. It just shows how little respect they got for the public.
They don't give a fuck.
They were both basically lying. Remember, they were saying, if we vote Brexit now, overnight, the shocks...
You voted Remain, didn't you?
Yeah, I voted Remain.
I voted Brexit, right?
Yeah.
Tom voted Remain. Now, so the choice was made to leave.
Yeah.
What do you feel about a second referendum?
No, I agree. I agree more with democracy than I do about the referendum. I think.
So point in a.
Yeah, everyone voted. I don't agree with leaving, but I believe in democracy. People voted to leave, so we leave.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't agree
because
with the second...
how important is it that we? Because I listened to this Jon Snow doing this thing with 18-year-olds to 20-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
And most of them didn't have the opportunity to vote on this because they were too young. Yeah. And you watch it, and they're hysterical, going, "We didn't have an opportunity to vote, so therefore we should have a second referendum. Otherwise, it's going to affect." It's like, what the fuck? So any general election, no, exactly. Any general election now, right? If somebody was too young to vote, do we have a second one? Because now they're old enough. But this is the point. It all leads well into this fucking leftist entitled bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody feels my point of view is the most empowering of all. No, shut up. This is life. Tough shit. I think that needs to be said.
Yeah,
it's
no,
tough
you're
shit.
quite right.
And that's the point about leaving the EU. People can't fathom the fact that we may have some hard times, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be all rosy because we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, no, you're
but
right.
the point is we're going to fucking leave. British people have balls of fucking steel, right? Balls of steel, and we've lost that.
Yeah.
We have balls of steel. We can get over fucking anything.
And like you said, James, going back to what you just said about the age issue, it's going to take about 6 months to have another referendum, or a year if they want to do it. What about the people who then
they don't understand? They don't understand. The more they oppose it, the more we delay it, that will affect the pound and the economy.
Well, yes, and we just got to get on with it.
The more we fuck around with it, it'll affect us.
And I guess the last point, what happens if we have another...
we're not trustworthy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, what happens if we have another referendum and people actually go, we're all going to remain? Then what's going to stop people going, well, actually...
Yeah, well,
why not have a third referendum?
52-48 for remain.
Yeah. And then
I'm not happy with that.
Well, exactly. So you do it once, you leave it as it is.
Best out of three.
Yeah, no, and people would be within their right to do that, because using the same logic...
It's an absolute joke.
Yeah, but anyway, Donald Trump having McDonald's, freaking banging.
I got to admit, though, I looked at the pictures of these college footballers, and they look well happy.
They did. We were looking at it just then.
They look well happy.
So that's probably the energy food which you need.
Yeah.
Protein.
They cheat day, innit?
Yeah.
I love it. Because I'm going through this at the minute with the wedding, right? And I'm looking at all these menus, and to be honest,
salt. Having that salt in you.
But to be honest, if I turned up for if I went to a wedding and people turned up, picked up the cloches, and there's a Big Mac and chips and a cheeseburger on the side, I'd be like, you would, wouldn't you?
Happy
days. You know, Steve.
Yeah.
I reckon they loved it. Like you said, Jez, I reckon they went in thinking, there's going to be some pretentious
Do you know much
shit.
about this shutting down the government?
Not really much, no.
Something I wouldn't mind going into, but I don't know enough about it to comment.
Yeah.
All I know is Trump is a very fucking...
Yeah, he's got big balls, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's... Yeah.
Anyway, anything on a lighter note, James?
Not really. Well, touching on this kind of social diversity and all the rest of it, there was an advert by Gillette that was quite diverse, which is split opinion. So we're going to basically give our point of view on the Gillette advert.
We just watched it,
There was a lot of people on Facebook I seen. People were like, I don't know why men are getting offended by this. So I'm going to go around the room now. We're all going to give our point of view, and we're going to say what we think about it. So we've all watched it. Tom, you watched the advert.
To be honest, I just thought it's just a given, isn't it? Do you mean like they're saying about men being better? Well, yeah, everyone can be better. For me, it was a bit of a non-thing. So you're just like, well, it's a given.
You think we're like just stating the obvious?
Yeah, I just think if you see some kid getting battered in the streets, then obviously you go over and stop it. So why would you need Gillette to tell me that's wrong? Like,
yeah.
I just don't understand why it's a big... Because you just think, well, that's a given. If you see some guy sexually harassing a woman, then obviously you step in and say, no, this is fucking bullshit.
So, I mean, do you think this is an attack on masculinity?
I just think it's people jumping on the bandwagon.
Of toxic masculinity?
Yeah, of just people just being... Yeah, I do. And... 20, 30 years ago, right? 20, 30 years ago, yes, maybe there was sexism in the workplace, racism in the workplace. But in my working life, and I've worked since I've been about 13, 14, I've never seen any of it, if I'm being completely honest. So I'm not saying it doesn't happen. Maybe it does, but I've never seen it. But I just thought it was a bit of a nonsense. Obviously, it's just a given. Just don't be a dick.
Does it make you angry?
Not really, because it's just like I said, it's a given, isn't it?
Are you offended by it? Because does it say that, or is it trying to say that all men are like this?
Yeah, well,
or isn't it? I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, well, no, I don't think that. But I can understand why people would, because you're starting from a basis that all men are sexist, all men are misogynist, all men are, freaking dirty.
Bad.
Yeah, but that's not the case, because I know women who do shit like that. I know women who I've worked with who would just, say sexist things, make inappropriate comments.
Yeah.
So it's not a man or woman issue, is it? It's an individual. Some people are dicks.
Yeah.
So, personally...
Rat.
Yeah, but one of the major issues of it, there's no fucking razor blade or some guy...
Yeah, they never once showed... That's a good point, Steve. They never once showed the bloody razor blade. Yeah, that's a really good point. But again, Steve, that was missed because, like you said...
So this wasn't actually an advert for...
Yeah, it was
If I know I'm going to be a bad guy... I want to know, is he using a twin razor?
Yeah, no, that's a good point, Steve. No, you're right.
What else are you using?
So, Rat, are you offended by this?
I'm offended.
Yeah.
It's like a guy stopping a man trying to greet a woman.
Yeah.
He did that because he wanted it himself.
But no, it's just a given though, Steve, isn't it? If you saw a woman...
You can't have her, I'll have her.
But if you saw a woman being assaulted, Steve... You would step in, wouldn't you? If you saw someone being assaulted and you knew she was uncomfortable.
It's stupid. It's like, that's me.
Yeah, it's just a given, though, isn't it? Like, that's what I don't understand. It is just
do with fucking razors.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like, the old advert of the Gillette, it was like, guys being proud they won, holding the baby, getting married, the father shaking hands, shaving in front of the mirror, teaching the kids how to shave.
Yeah,
that's all it was. It was just like a bonding. Blokes. There's nothing about it which was bad.
Yeah,
there's no negativity. It was all about I feel nice, I feel good, I feel
just like almost empowered, isn't it?
So we've all got dicks, right?
Yeah,
I'm assuming anyway.
James,
was there ever?
How dare you?
Don't assume I got a penis.
Yeah.
See, for me, it's like this. I think for recent years now, there's been such an attack on masculinity.
Yeah.
And to the point where there's now toxic masculinity. See, wanting to rape.
The thing is now,
right, wanting to rape somebody.
Yeah.
Right? Wanting to put somebody down because of their gender or their sexuality. That's nothing to do with being a man.
No, yeah. It's
masculinity
dick,
don't own those things, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's not exclusively to men, right?
Yeah.
These things can be... Women are terrible for bullying and gossiping other women.
Yeah.
So why don't we have a tampon advert, right? Women, be the best that you can be. Stop being slags.
Yeah.
Right? Stop grooming men for money.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, yeah.
Stop gossiping about your friends. Yeah?
No, you're right, you know.
Stop actually your kids' fathers, right? Don't prevent them from being a dad.
Yeah.
Don't be malicious like that. No, but then why would you do that, Avid? Because not all women are like that. Like you just said, it's so unnecessary
it's just
for a fucking Gillette advert or a tampon advert to get involved in that. But what this says to me, and I am fucked off with it, because what it says to me and what's constantly coming our way all the time is how bad men are.
Yeah. And like you said, James, and like Steve made a really good point, it's just people in Gillette just trying to make a political point, because at no point
they're capitalising on it. They're capitalising on it. They're capitalising on this movie. They've done it. They've done it like vegan sausage rolls. It's all the same fucking thing.
No, you're right.
They want clean-shaven vegans. But that's what they're going for.
Do you think, guys, that it's just these companies?
But most vegans clean-shaven. I don't think they are. I think they're more hairy, aren't you?
Yeah, but don't you think, Jason? And you both made a really good point there.
Do you want to say the animals on their fucking face?
It's all becoming like it's all just companies are much better at getting. They got their fingers on the pulse. They realise that jumping on these bandwagons are a motive for people, and they don't give a shit. Like they don't care.
But the whole point to me, an advert is supposed to be Gillette razors, and I watched the advert and I thought, do I buy razors or not? I thought, am I a cunt?
Yeah. But that's the thing.
Do I open a door for women, or do I close it?
Exactly.
Do you know what?
It's making us anxious. Now, a lot of people don't like that video. A lot of people don't like the video.
Now, if
you're a man listening to us going, oh, boys, get over it.
Am I going to patronise a woman by opening the door for her?
Yeah. See, the thing is with like there are men out there who go, look, I'm not sure why people are getting angry about it.
Yeah, like
because what you're doing is this. You're looking at it going, oh, well, yeah, let's just be nice. Yeah, fine, right? We can all be nice, yeah? But what the advert is actually saying, that all men have this ability and will be horrible bastards unless we all stop one another from raping or sexually assaulting or making people feel uncomfortable or whatever. That's bollocks.
No, I agree.
It's so unnecessary.
How most women are being chatted up by guys, then have been their wives or girlfriends, and that's how it works. That's just life.
Honestly, I was quite forward with my current partner because that's just the way you got to fucking be. I didn't fucking.
But nowadays, everyone does on Tinder. Without you don't have to speak to the person. You just look at the picture, and go, oh fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck you.
Yeah.
No. Maybe, yeah, fuck you.
But it's true. I just think it's getting to
and
a
if you
point.
get like back at it, you're like, yeah, I got fuck.
Yeah. But you're right, and I just think that, like you said,
and I did it without going, oi!
Yeah, but that's the point. That's the scary road we're going down. We're going to be too afraid to have them one-on-one. It's going to be seedy messages because then at least you can kind of go, do you like having sex with men? And you can hold back. But if you did it in person, but that's the thing, we're losing the art of socialising.
No,
we're losing the art of understanding. We're losing the art of actually understanding one another, reading one another. Because nowadays, we don't know. I can't even assume your gender anymore.
It's like if I didn't know you and I was texting you, you were texting me. But I might put stuff in my humour, but you might not get that humour because you never met me. But you might take that the wrong way.
But it's so many times I've argued with my girlfriend over text, and I've said to her, we've got to stop because with text you can't understand. You can't understand the tone and the context which words are being read in your head, right? and it's a stupid way to communicate. A lot of people communicate like that nowadays.
Yeah.
No, it's like when I call, I always call. If I got to speak to people, like when I speak to James, I always
call, innit?
Because I hate texting people. Because, like you said, so many times, it's misinterpreted. Like sometimes if you're trying to send a text message, like say for example, James asked me earlier to bring his hard drive over. If I only had but how something miscued.
What's the text? I know his autocorrect was fucked up, Anna.
No, but it's
Can I bring your hard on? Ooh,
but
what's the text is?
But if I were to reply just yes, because I don't know what did I reply actually? Whatever I replied, but had I just been running out of something and just quickly replied, I said, no problem. What did I say? Anyway, I replied back, no problem, that's fine, mate. But had I only had 2 minutes to do it and just replied yes, that could be construed as being really sure. Yes, of course. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's loads of times, like sometimes, it don't really happen with Claire, but sometimes with Chris, if he'll text me, and obviously with my brother, you just say yes or no, don't you? They just...
I just think we're losing the art of conversation nowadays. I think we are, and I think people don't want to have a conversation anymore. People don't want to debate you on these topics because all they want to do is go. I recognise a racist. I recognise a sexist, and it's all this fucking identity politics. And I'll say this out in the open, right? It's not easy being a white straight male nowadays because we are. If you close your eyes and think of a sexist racist, hang on, let me clear this point because people will fucking crucify me. If you close your eyes, right? Ask anybody. Close your eyes and you imagine what a racist, sexist, homophobe looks like. You tell me that guy is not looking like one of us.
No,
but that's what I'm saying. I'm fucked off with it. These identity politics all the time. And these are people who are against racism and shit like that. Well, then stop identifying everybody's fucking race. For fuck's sake. I don't give a fuck what colour skin you are. I don't give a fuck who you're banging. I don't give two shits if you want to be a woman. I don't give a fuck. But when people are getting all hysterical over little things and these microaggressions in my fucking safe spaces and all that, grow a pair of fucking balls.
Yeah, and I think...
Or don't, whatever you want to do.
I've been called a kidnapper.
Oh, yeah.
I've been accused of being a racist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been accused of being a racist.
Really?
Yeah. It was in work. Somebody thought I was pushing them too hard, right? And they screamed racist.
Well, you asked them to do your job.
So what I did, exactly. So I walked them around and go, "What colour skin is what colour skin is he, and what's he doing? The same as you. So get on with it."
No, I think it is dangerous territory because if anything, if one good thing all this shows, all this leftist sort of movement is you can't identify a person by their looks. You know, you can't look at a white person or a woman or a man and say they're this or that.
Yeah. But that's the point. It is fair is fair. We're either saying we're all equal and we shouldn't judge each other by what we are. Then fine, and we all fucking do it.
Yeah.
So Gillette needs to fucking shut the fuck up. I'm glad a lot of people dislike that video. Well, you know what? I'm not overly offended. I'm just pissed off. It's like, surely got all this money and time.
Yeah.
Just do a good advert. There's actually about using fucking razors.
I wonder what the next one will be. How do you follow up from that?
Men. I don't know. I have no idea.
But the irony is their target audience is men.
Yeah, because there's a lot of men out there who go, "Oh yeah, I will be the best I could be. Thanks, Gillette." But a fucking sheep, because they listen to this shit and they're too afraid to form a fucking opinion. I guarantee you, men are sitting in an office around all these women going, "Oh, men, toxic masculinity," and they're all apologising for men out there.
Yeah. But like I said, it's just a given. Just don't be a dick in it. Like you shouldn't need an advert to say don't be a dick.
But it's like that thing with that guy we know who makes films, and he's been vaguely accused of doing something inappropriate with a girl. Yeah. The girl's not come forward. Nothing's been said about it, and this guy now is panicked. He is stressed to the hilt. He's been to the police, and already he is made. And people who are close to him have already said to him, "I can't have nothing to do with you until you clear your name." Yeah. Even though this woman's not come forward, even though nothing's been made of it or done of it, there's nothing to clear. It's just a nasty rumor going around, and now this guy is absolutely scared. And I swear this is the problem with it.
Yeah.
And these people making these false accusations, because they are false at the minute, because nothing's been proven.
No, you're right. And
right? It's just like people. I think people are so fucking just they're so quick to accuse.
Yeah,
and I don't think people, I think a lot of people don't know what the meaning of rape is, right? I don't think they know what the meaning of rape is.
Well,
I really don't think they know what the meaning of a Nazi is, because they bound these terms around so fucking often, they have no idea what it means. If somebody calls you a Nazi, think about what you're fucking saying. If somebody calls you a rapist or something gets rape or sexual assault, actually think about what that is.
Yeah, and like you said, it's just a term. It's just a vile term.
It's these serious terms and phrases and you know, whatever. They've bound it around willy fucking nilly like some fucking fluffy pink ball.
Yeah.
And they have no idea what it means. No idea.
And like you said, with this person.
God, I'm mad.
Yeah. But anyway, with this person, like, there's been nothing, like, there's not been any mention of anything. It's just a rumour, isn't it?
Yeah, a nasty rumour that people are taking as people are taking it as face value because I dare say, I don't know who she is, but a young woman has said it, and because this guy is older and straight, then obviously then he is guilty.
Yeah, that's unfair.
Which is really unfair. So,
James, we got anything on a lighter note? Yeah,
I know what it is. Oh, what we got? All right, let's tackle this one. So, a dad, I'll get the story up. 2 minutes. There was a dad.
Yes.
Where is it? Ah, here we go. So there was a dad who was visited by the police. I'll read it by here. So this is from Sky News. A father was visited by police after he posted a joke on Facebook about accidentally giving his baby son hot chili sauce. All right, Paul Dawson, 39, said he was left tearful when officers attended his property because somebody reported the post.
Aww.
The barber had written about a trip to TGI Fridays with his partner and their son, who was born on New Year's Day. Mr. Dawson from Stockton Teesside explained Mrs. Wooden had been breastfeeding the child before he took hold of him to allow her to eat her food. He then pulled his knuckle in Ben's mouth to pacify him, but forgot he had just eaten chili. Right? The father said the baby made a funny face, but he didn't scream or cry. He wrote on Facebook, apparently 5-day-old babies don't like it when their dads put their fingers in their mouths after eating hot wings. Unintentionally, by the way, laugh out loud. So that's what he said.
Yeah.
But that's the same go with the context of text. Because people don't know it. They don't know his nature.
So...
Yeah.
If you put up a post saying, "Oh my God, I just give my baby chili sauce. Look at his face; he's screaming in agony and pain and suffering. Ha 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 ha."
Lols.
Right. Okay, that's one thing. But then if he puts up a picture of his baby going squirming and he's saying, "I accidentally done it. He's fine. He didn't scream or cry."
Yeah.
If I read that, I go, "All right, accidents happen."
Yeah. He would. Again,
the guy probably feels like a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
Some cunt.
Yeah, it's gone on. Yeah.
Oh, I'm reporting this.
That's thing. If you intentionally done it, you wouldn't post it in the first place.
Yeah.
No, exactly. But that's the thing. If you've seen obvious abuse, of course, report it.
Yeah.
But I don't know how clear that guy could have been.
My kid, look at that bruise. I'm gonna take a photo of that and put it on Facebook. Yeah. Look at what I done.
But how clear is that post, though?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
How clear? There's no and ahhing. The baby's fine. He was an accident. LOL. Yeah. Like, where's the fucking...
If anyone said chicken wings are for vegans, do you understand the sauce, the stickiness? It gets fucking everywhere.
Yeah. But the point that the police are turning up at their house...
Get us...
See, somebody's getting beaten next door, right?
Yeah.
Pop. There's loud music that's kicking off, right? Really antisocial behaviour. Oh, yeah, we'll just make a record of it. We'll be here next week.
Yeah, we
some prick on Facebook, I don't know how the fuck they misinterpreted that post.
It's just, it's just some freaking do-gooder. I can't stand idling by and that's important. These people are idiots.
The police need to have a course on ignoring fucktards.
No, they do. Well, it's wasting police's time.
Right, can you read out the post? He said, blah, 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 accidental, baby fine, LOL. It was an accident. Could you come on and arrest him?
But the thing is, though, when they make the phone call, they might add a bit extra.
They must have said something. Because
obviously, the coppers have not seen this Facebook feed. So they're just going by what this woman said on the phone.
Yeah. But the police...
I believe her Chinese whispers when someone tells a story.
Then he headlocked the baby.
Story, I've exaggerated just to make it sound more interesting.
By the time she rings the police, he's flicking, pouring hot sauce in the kid's mouth, isn't he? But no, you're right.
He's got a funnel and a little bottle.
He's got ghost chilli, grounded it up so it's like a piss.
Don't you think all this leads to just these sad people...
And he was laughing when he was doing it.
Who are too afraid to leave their houses because they're scared of everyone and scared of everything. They're sat there looking at things on the news with their phone in their hand going, oh my God, did you see that? On the phone straight away to the police.
Like, a lot of people can go, oh yeah, morons, and move on with their lives. But maybe I obsess over it too much because I'm just worried that all this palaver, everything we spoke about tonight on this show, it for me, it's all leading to one thing, and we're going down some dodgy road where fucktards will rule, and I'm really worried about it. I really am scared that we are turning into George Orwell's 1984. We're all going to be too afraid to be different because But this is think about it, right? Anything that's different. But we're all equal. We're all equal. Yeah, we are equal rights for everybody. Totally agree with that. But it's becoming twisted into this crazy.
To be an individual, innit?
Yeah, but that's the point, isn't it? But you can't be individual, and I think that's what we're coming to. We're all going to look the same. We're all too afraid to speak to one another because we don't want to upset anybody. We don't have any thought crimes, just in case you get me arrested by the government to come knocking on my fucking door because I told my son off for not fucking nicking biscuits or something like that. This is what this is like. Again, this may be like some type of fucking hysterical rant, and it is. I admit it. But it really comes from a place of like, this is not some misconstrued. I'm not misconstrued in anything. This is constant. I see it in work as well. This is not just BBC News or fake news. This is actually in, like we've had conversations which have echoed what we're reading out on the news. People's opinions on things. People too afraid. People too head in the sand. You know what I mean? It's scary stuff.
But it's true. But like you said, like I've called the police, right? On bonfire night, I was trying to work. So these kids running around firing fireworks at people's windows and passing cars. Yeah. I could not. I went to the police station, right? As I was driving home. I tried to call 101. Do you know you can't call 101? It's a premium rate number.
Is it?
Yeah, I got a block on my phone. A long-standing dispute with 3, where they charged me for making these premium rate numbers, premium rate numbers. But I didn't call them.
0891 50.
No, well, what I did, I said, okay, then we'll cancel my ability to call these premium rate numbers then. Yeah. Because my bills were slowly creeping up, and one day they were astronomical. And I said, I don't call these numbers. Yeah. Anyway. I couldn't call 101 because I blocked these numbers, so it must be like a more premium rate number. Couldn't get hold of the police for ages. Well, I couldn't get hold of the police. I'm sure I rung 101. Never got back to me. And these kids were running around freaking firing fireworks at people's houses, and it was in old people's homes as well. Yeah. So you shoot yourself. Anyway, like imagine you're sat here one night and a firework smash your window. You shoot yourself. Yeah. But an old person must be terrified. Oh, yeah. And the police never went out, but to go out to that poor guy's house.
I mean, okay, right, these stories are selectively picked, right?
But the thing is, coppers don't want to come out because they know their attention will be fired at them.
Yeah. No, but they are selectively picked, these. There's probably stories across the country where somebody on Facebook has thought they've seen something get reported and the police have said, fuck off.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Right, but we are in this world of everybody. Well, we've experienced on the show where we question what we've said or how we said it. Could it be misconstrued? Blah 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 blah. And this is the point. Like the intent. The intent doesn't matter anymore. It's about what's said, and they analyse it. But don't you think, even with jokes now, jokes aren't funny anymore. And because a joke is not found to be funny, then it's not a joke. People don't understand that humour is subjective. I can find something funny that you don't. Doesn't mean it's not a joke.
Well, you're quite right. Someone told me a joke the other day in work. This guy, it was a really funny joke. Wasn't at all sexist, wasn't at all racist. It was just a joke. I can't remember what the joke was. It wasn't that funny, actually. But he waited for the office to be empty to tell me because he said, I didn't want to say it. I heard a funny joke the other day, but told me because he was worried someone else might get offended by it. So it was quite interesting, actually, that you said that.
What's the what was the MP's name who got shouted at for being a Nazi? What was her name?
Being in
oh god, let me find the story.
Walking across to the ballot.
Outside
to the ballot. They go somewhere before they actually go to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh,
There's like
right.
a little road they cross.
Oh, right.
Which is out, is a public road, there's no like barriers or nothing like
Which is
that.
a weird thing in
And this is
Parliament.
where
People just abuse
the
that.
normal people just go up and just...
But I just think they throw words like that, like Nazi and stuff like that, and sex offenders at people because they know it's a shocking word, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's and it could damage someone's reputation. It could damage someone's.
I forgot her name now, but I listened to it was an LBC radio show, and they had
What does LBC stand for, by the way?
London something conversation, something like that.
Okay,
anyway, so they're on there now. There's a female MP who wants a second referendum. I forgot her name now, and she was confronted whilst walking outside by a group. I think they're like Tommy Robinson supporters, so they're very UKIP Independence Party, blah blah blah. Anyway, they called her a traitor and a Nazi. Right. Now, these guys are being then vilified and told that it's unfair or it was scary for her to be in that position and they shouldn't have done it. They shouldn't have attacked her.
Anna Sobry?
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Sobry.
Now, gender plays a massive part in this because the way you look at it is, right? So those three guys genuinely believe that a second referendum is treacherous to UK democracy, and they're calling her a traitor because she wants that. But there's people out there who would say they shouldn't have done that because they're three men and she's a woman. Is that right?
Well, just the fact.
Well, to be angry with her. They didn't attack her. They didn't threaten with violence. They called her a Nazi and a traitor. Well, the reason for calling her a Nazi was because they believed that the Nazi ideology was similar to Hitler. Well, so now I've seen many male, Nigel Farage, Boris Johnson probably as well, all these other like Brexiteers who were being called Nazis and worse because they wanted to leave the EU and being accused of being racist or whatever else, right? And that's just said, because they're on the right side of politics, so call them Nazis. But I'm interested in this because it's a woman, a female politician who wants a second referendum. There's a group, mainly men, who are angry with that, and they voiced it.
Yeah.
I
think that the Nazi thing was a bit harsh, but like you said, James, there's a lot of politicians that get called a hell of a lot worse than that.
But is it equality when we say no, you shouldn't approach this female politician with your political point of views and protest because she's a woman?
Want to ban all N-words.
But I think like you said, James, I think.
But if that was
equality or nothing,
if that was a group of
women
women calling Nigel Farage a Nazi. Nobody
they wouldn't even have made of. But like you said, I think the problem is, and I think what all of this boils down to, everything we spoke about today, is it's equality or nothing, isn't it?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
I think if you are a politician making and influencing big decisions, you have to expect to have somebody shout at you things which you don't want to be shouted at. That's part of the job, and that's an unfortunate part of the job. I don't think she should be made to feel intimidated, so they shouldn't be threatening. They shouldn't be right up in her face or putting a hand on it. Of course not. Nobody should be, right? Whether it's women to men or men to women, whatever else. But if you're walking and these men are saying, you're a traitor, well, so be it. Take it on the fucking chin.
Well,
You've decided to be a politician. You're putting your point of view out there, which will upset people. What? Because they're the man, they can't voice that?
Well, it's like you said, James. It's like footballers who say we get abused too much. And it's like, come on, it's part of the job, isn't it? Like, I'd be abused at half of the money the footballers get paid.
If you're putting yourself on the line there, right? You have to take it on the chin.
Someone abused me on this, didn't they?
Just banter.
This is why with that Gillette advert, right? I'm pissed off with it, but ultimately it's not going to affect me. I'm not going to go on an activism fucking mission, right? Because ultimately it doesn't really affect me. If Gillette really feel like that about men, then go fuck yourself. Make loads more, but you probably won't get people buying your shit, right? But nevertheless, but you just, I think if you put yourself out there, expect criticism.
And like you said,
I don't care what gender you are. If you're a politician, you are going to get protested.
Oh yeah, of course you are. Right, guys.
Yes.
Randall, what about the royal family? Now this is where I rant.
Don't get me started on those fuckers.
This is where I rant, James.
Fucking Lizzie the lizard.
Yeah.
So Prince Philip, car crash. Did he know why he crashed the car?
Well, they reckon he pulled out, right?
So basically, right, so a week or so ago, Prince Philip crashed his car, and recently he's been caught without wearing a seatbelt. So let's go back to the original...
Sorry guys, I'm knackered today. So Prince Philip, right? He was pulling, I think, from his Sandringham estate. There was like a little road, and you pull onto an A road. But anyway, somehow I might have got all this wrong. Anyway, that's what I was told happened.
By Gavin, he pulled out, and the car's there. So technically, you're probably in the wrong. Sounds like he was in the wrong.
Yeah. And crashed.
Pulled out, but he flipped the car over, which he was in his Land Rover. Hit a Kia car, which had 2 women and a non-woman.
Yeah, a little baby, haven't they? Yeah.
But everyone cared about Prince Philip. I don't give a fuck. My more concern would be about the fucking kid.
Yeah, of course,
exactly,
yeah.
But no, it's Prince Philip.
He's all right, though. That's the main thing.
He's all right.
Yeah, the other people.
He had a new car delivered the next day.
No, he's all right. Do you know what happened was, right? They probably sacrificed the baby for him. He probably drank the blood, because they like all that. And now he's squeaky clean.
But you're right. But anyway, I was having a chat with my mate about it, and I was thinking, if that was me or you and we were freaking dangerously driving, we'd be freaking locked up or have your points on your license. But I was thinking, what would it take for the royal family? Like, what would they have to physically do before they get arrested? Because you didn't get arrested and go
they
for drink driving, would
they sacrifice babies, they do all sorts, and nothing's happened.
But but like Steve said, it's a different world for these people, isn't it? Because, he had a new car the next day, didn't he? Naturally, he would have had a new freaking car.
Yeah, but he's out driving.
Without a seatbelt, yeah.
Like, if you saw where his Land Rover was, he did topple.
Yeah, he did look freaking
it was like, on his side.
The thing is, though, how old is he now?
97.
Yeah, I mean, should he be driving at that age?
Well, this is the debate. I think...
Wouldn't he have chauffeurs?
Yeah, if it was me...
I know people like to have the independent, but where's he going to go in his fucking car? He's not going to go to the fucking shop and get groceries. He's not going to go to Baz's do his full fucking shopping. He
pack of cigarettes and 8 cans.
He can get... You can get a chauffeur to take in. They can do that.
Yeah, I know.
It's a funny one, isn't it? Because, like you said, like he drives round on his estate, which is fine. And because on private roads, you can do what you want, pretty much, can't you?
Yeah, I just think he's just an old fuck who just crashed his car.
He don't care.
He don't give a fuck. He's probably, But
you do feel sorry for the poor family.
He dies in 97. He's thinking, fuck, I'm going to good innings here.
And you've got to remember...
100 years old.
And he's still freaking driving.
Driving around. I tell you, God, if I can get around in my car at 100 years old, I'd be well happy.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, because he said his eyesight was fine.
How is your eyesight that good still at 97?
Yeah, that's
how are you still mobile?
Because if you're a reptile...
Unless you're a reptilian, child-eating monster, right? That's the only reason why you're still getting around at 97.
Well, you don't think reptilians get cataracts?
Knife-eating kids.
Yeah.
They absorb all the youth, that's what David Icke says.
But what they do...
Let's have David Icke on here.
Oh, he'd be great.
We just pursue it for 3 hours, go, what the fuck?
We'd all be asleep and he'd just be going absolutely mental.
I find it fascinating. 10-hour talk.
He does 10 hours?
Yeah, I mean, we do an hour, sometimes hour and a half. We're like, right, what we're going to talk about. We're trying to stretch it out a bit. But 10 fucking hours.
And you've got to remember, he's talking about the same subject, isn't he?
Yeah, but it's very
yeah. If have you ever been to one of his thing?
No.
He done it in the powerhouse, didn't he?
Mate. Years ago, wasn't it that?
Because I remember Kate was saying, he was in the powerhouse apparently.
Mad.
It would be quite intense to go to. You'd have to freaking...
Have you ever listened to him speak?
In parts, yeah, like when he's been interviewed by various people.
If you're a big fan of ours, you might have heard this kind of conversation before. We've talked about David Icke, but he is. I've seen him on like normal television programs like This Morning.
Isn't it like a rock concert though? Everyone's waiting for the reptilians to be mentioned.
That's
my favourite fucking song.
You know, it is like Raining Blood with Slayer. But that's just like, you kind of get to that point like, and now the lizards.
Yeah, everyone's sat there asleep. You go, lizard, right, I heard that. It's like with a buffet, innit?
Yeah, because the thing is with him is he speaks a lot of sense in a lot of things.
I can't listen to him.
And there are a lot of things that oh my God, I didn't think of it like that. And it does kind of make you think, whatever. But then when he gets to the children being eaten by lizards and I'm like, Dave.
Yeah, it's like...
Dave, you kind of lost me a bit.
Yeah, it's like when you listen to somebody, you're going with you, mate.
believe
I still
that.
find it fascinating, though.
I just want proof. That's all.
Yeah.
All right, James.
Just give me proof. Then I'll go. Yeah, I agree with you, Dave.
Quickly, do you believe the royal family are lizards?
I think they're not far off.
Steve?
No.
No, see,
Why would a 9-foot fucking lizard go in a fucking 4-foot fucking body?
Yeah, but
If you were that powerful, you want to be fucking known.
you want to be the Rock, don't you?
Why would you give a fuck about the lesser person if you're this fucking creature? Oh no, just hide and cower, pretend I'm an old fucking woman.
it's all about
That's true,
power.
actually.
Yeah, they
Yeah, but you can be power 9-foot fucking tall.
we'll
have this
rebel.
fucking menacing looking face.
I think the point is
I'd
this.
be shit in my pants.
I think the point is this. I think what David Icke says is we are powerful. Right, human beings are very powerful.
Yeah.
The only way to control us is by confusing us and making us all divided, right?
Yeah.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
he's
you could only
confusing
do
me, telling that she's a fucking lizard.
hang on a minute. if we were to see it for what it is, we'd all rise up against it, and we would actually unite.
Yeah.
Right. So they gotta pretend, I'm just a frail old woman. So we'd go, it's just a fucking queen doing her own thing. And meanwhile, she's orchestrating all these governments and big corporations. They're all rounding kids up by the hundreds of thousands. And
Is there going to be a friendly lizard though?
there are a couple of friendly lizards.
That happened in V.
Yeah.
So I really want to listen to this now.
He watched V, got fascinated by it.
Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Basically,
Yeah. That's what it is.
that's what it is.
my frustration with people like David Icke,
They wanted
I'm
that
with
water
him
source.
3/4 of the way. Like I was watching this thing about 9/11 the other day, and I was watching. I was like, I'm with you, brother. Watching it all. It was an hour and a half freaking marathon of September 11th. Then right about 3/4 of the way through, they started talking about how it was an alien thing. I was like, oh, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, you lost
I put an hour into this. I was like, oh, shut up.
Yeah.
I was with them until the UFOs came in. I was there with all the freaking governments. It was the government. Then they go, another theory is UFOs implanted chips in people's heads. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, you're with people 3/4 of the way and you're waiting, they say something mental, like, oh, you had to go mental, didn't you?
I think Alex Jones described him as, because Alex Jones is a big time conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
And he goes, I like David Icke, but it's like somebody shattered the punch bowl. You know, because it's just like, yeah, I agree with everything you say, but then you just fuck it up by bringing in the lizards.
No, he talks sense, but he just goes
But
off.
that's what I find fascinating with him. He does make a lot of sense. So why the fuck would he go and then the lizard people? Like, I just don't get it. All these years of research, and he's done so much, and he's written books, and he's really been like quite ahead of himself in a lot of things that he says, and in particular like the heart gives out like radio waves as well as frequencies, and apparently that does actually happen. It's actually shaped like a butterfly.
Oh, that's
Right, and he was one of the first people to mention this and bring this up. He's not like, he doesn't invent this shit.
Shape as a butterfly.
Yeah, no, like the frequency waves that it emits and stuff like that. Anyway, right? But it's fascinating stuff. And then he mentions the lizard people.
Go on, David. Do you reckon he waits to the very end, to like the 9th hour of his things?
Yeah, this
to
is like
mention
this is the song that everyone's going to sing to.
Yeah, so you leave it to the very end.
It's like, if he did the reptilians in the beginning, you guarantee, after he said that, people will fucking leave. And that's the truth.
I'm with you, brother, I'm with you. And now the reptilians, everyone's like, fuck, he's gone. He's lost us.
He's mental.
No, what I'm trying to say, if he played the reptilian first,
Yeah, no one would go.
the other 8 hours would be lame, because everyone will leave after the reptilian, because everyone's waiting to hear talk about the reptilians. That's why he always saves the best to last.
Right. So people go there specifically for the reptilians.
If you went somewhere and they played your fucking favourite fucking film first, so you went to a film festival, the first film you're going to show is your favourite one. You don't care about the rest. As soon as that film fucking finishes, you're not going to stay to the end, do you? You take the fuck off after.
You're like, all right, I'm on. I'm
Which
off.
is 8 hours in. Oof, it's a long time.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we've done an hour. That's just done. I feel calm now. I've had that shouty.
Yeah, we got it
rant.
out of you, but I feel really knackered now.
I don't know if I've drained you all by ranting. All right, guys. So, yeah, come on with the fucking subscriptions. We're loving all that. Comments, likes. Disagree with us. Say it. I don't give a fuck. LatchatPodcast@yahoo.com. Send us an email. LatchatPodcast at Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, Facebook page. Come join, say hello. Tell us if we're doing shit and give us some good feedback. All right, tell us we're doing well as well. Anything else, boys?
I think that's it.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, vegans, sausage rolls. Let us know.
Yeah, we
tried
enjoyed them. They're not that bad.
Yeah, they were good actually.
All right. Goodbye.